Hello everyone, welcome back on Meds. I'm your host, Mr. Meds, aka King Meds, in Kosia Makambi, Zaneza. So today I'll be doing part 2 of how to interpret your prescription. And on part 1, I did a prescription of schedule 0 to schedule 4. So the prescription I did on part 1 applies from schedule 0 to schedule 4 medication. So today I just want to quickly do schedule 5 and schedule 6 medication. I know I've been posted for a while. This is due to some technical issues. I couldn't post for 2 weeks, but anyway, I'm back now. I'm gonna create more content. You're gonna see more of my videos. If you haven't subscribe, like and share, comment on the video. If you're new to the channel, you haven't watched all the videos, I would suggest before you watch any other videos, you go to the scheduling video and watch that video. Then it will give you a clue of everything that is gonna happen or everything that is happening in this channel. Basically everything in the pharmacy is about scheduling. Whatever we do according to scheduling. Scheduling is a backbone of pharmacy practice. So I suggest you go and watch that scheduling video. So today I just want us to quickly go through two scripts, that is gonna be schedule 5 and schedule 6 scripts, and discuss what are the requirements of schedule 5 and schedule 6 script. Remember, with my scheduling video I did mention that schedule 5 and schedule 6 medication are more prone to abuse and misuse. So the schedule 5 and schedule 6 scripts are a bit different from schedule 0 to schedule 4 prescriptions. The requirements are different, they are treated different, and they are also more guarded compared to schedule 0 to schedule 4 medication. So without wasting any time, let's go to our script. So I asked ChatGPT to generate 2 scripts for me, the schedule 5 and schedule 6. So this time around we're doing Jane Doe script, which is the female version of John Doe. So it's Jane Doe. So the schedule 5 script also follow the same format as the schedule 0 to schedule 4 scripts. So schedule 5 scripts, as you can see, there is a doctor's name, doctor's qualification, there is a telephone number, there is an MP number, a practice number. What I also forgot to put in there is the doctor's practice address. You can see there is a patient name and surname, Jane Doe, and age. Age doesn't really matter, but yeah, the age is there. Then there is a date, and then there is an item that is prescribed. In this case, it's diazepam 5 milligrams, 1 tablet once at night as needed for anxiety. So diazepam is basically your Valium, Pax, and Betapam. It's basically a tranquilizer. It helps with anxiety, it helps with muscle relaxant, it helps you to sleep. It has a lot of function. In this case, the doctor also indicated that you must issue a quantity of 30 and there are 2 more repeats. So like the schedule 0 to schedule 4 prescription, schedule 5 prescriptions are also allowed to repeat up to 6 times 6 months, whichever comes first. And as you can see at the bottom, the doctor's signature, Dr. A. Smith, and the stamp as well. With schedule 5, the signature and stamp becomes very important. The signature or stamp must be original. So there must be a kind of indication, an authentic indication. So the doctor can either sign with a pen on schedule 5 to indicate that the script is the original script. We cannot accept digital signatures with a schedule 5 and schedule 5 scripts. If they don't want to sign, they can also do a stamp that is their stamp that is only valid to them. This is to make sure that the schedule 5 script cannot be duplicated. So when it comes to schedule 5, if there is no original signature or original stamp, one of the two, then the pharmacist has every right to reject that script. When it comes to schedule 5 medication, early refills are not allowed. You are not allowed to come and collect your medication early. Unlike Schedule 0 to Schedule 4 medication that you can get more than 1 month supply at a time. We've seen it in government hospital where people that are on chronic medication are getting more than 1 month supply medication. So they are getting about 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months supply at a time, just to reduce traffic. When it comes to Schedule 5 and Schedule 6 medication, that is not allowed. You can only get 1 repeat at a time. Why? Because they are prone to abuse. You would supply 6-month medication to a customer or a patient, and then you'll see them again in the following month because they've used the whole 6-month supply of that medication in 1 month. So when it comes to traveling, if the customer or a patient is going overseas or out of the country, when Schedule 0 to Schedule 4 medication we can give up to 6-month medication without any problems. But when it comes to Schedule 5 medication, we will need a doctor to endorse the script that stating how many months we should provide to a customer. Let's say now if you want 6 months supply, the doctor must write in the prescription that the customer is going overseas, so we might supply 5-month or 6-month medication, whatever the customer needs, we will be able to supply that. Or the customer can also provide flight tickets, so they can come with flight tickets, and then we'll be able to provide more than 1 month supply. In the case where a customer loses their Schedule 5 medication, or whatever happens with Schedule 5 medication or Schedule 6 medication, they must bring an affidavit. Remember, as I said, these are more prone to abuse. They must bring an affidavit stating that their medication had been lost. So Schedule 5 and Schedule 6 medications, we are very strict about them. Now let's do a Schedule 6 script. This is Brown-Peters or Peter Brown's prescription. So as you can see, Schedule 6 prescription still follows the same format as other script. There is a doctor's name, there is a doctor's qualification, the MP number, the practice number, the telephone number. I forgot the address again. So there must be a doctor's practice address and patient's name, the date, 23rd of the 9th month 2025, and then the doctor prescribed Nucon 36 milligrams. So the direction is take 1 tablet once a day. The quantity is 30. The doctor stated no substitution. So with Schedule 6 prescription, it is important that the direction must be written in both numbers and in words. Wherever the doctor put on the number, then they must write it in words as well. For example, on this one, they say take 1 tablet. If they decided to put 1 in number, then they must also put the 1 in words. Take 1 tablet once a day. The quantity is 30. And then 30, as you can see, that the quantity is written in both the numbers and in words. That is very important. And in this case, the doctor wrote no substitution. And with Schedule 6, no repeats. Under no circumstances that a Schedule 6 prescription can be repeated. So as you can see on this one, there's no repeat. So each month, if you're using the Schedule 6 chronically, each month you come to the pharmacy to collect your medication, you must come with a new script. So you must present a new script every time you come to the pharmacy if you're using a Schedule 6 chronically. Schedule 6 scripts are also valid for 30 days, not more than that. 30 days, not a month, 30 days, not 31 days, 30 days. So in this case, this script was prescribed on the 23rd of the 9th month, 2025. So today is the 21st of the 10th month, 2025. That means the script is still valid, but it's going to expire on the 23rd of this month. So the last day to collect is the 23rd, not the 24th. On the 24th, we can't use it anymore. So in the case where a month has 31 days, for example, let's say now September had 31 days. So this script would expire on the 22nd. The last day to collect would be the 22nd. If for some reason you're also going overseas and you're using Schedule 6 medication, then you cannot get more than one supply. As I said, under no circumstances that you can get more than 1 month supply of Schedule 6 medication. This one I also added the ICD-10 code. ICD-10 codes are very important as well, especially for medical aid claims, as medical aid claim require that every claim must have a valid ICD-10 code. So ICD-10 code are basically diagnostic codes. So they are codes that are that we used to identify a condition. So each condition is assigned an ICD-10 code. For example, this one F90.0 is a code for ADHD. And the most common ICD-10 code that we use is high blood pressure, which is I10, which indicate high blood pressure. So the ICD-10 codes also help us as dispensers or pharmacists to know what condition the doctor is trying to treat, and if there's anything missing, we can make recommendations based on what the ICD-10 code is stating. Same as Schedule 5, Schedule 6 medication must have a valid signature. So the signature must be the original signature, or it must have a original stamp to prevent duplication. As I said, these Schedule 6 can also be misused. That's why they are called Schedule 6. So there must be a valid signature, which means the doctor must sign with a pen, or there must be a valid stamp. Don't allow digital signatures on Schedule 6 prescriptions.